On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Dr. Stone, Season 2, Episode 4, Full Assault. Do you guys remember when I said this in last week's video? With us 3 episodes into this arc and everything going so swimmingly, is anyone else looking forward to the inevitable hiccup that'll cause Senku to act almost irrationally quick on his feet, but in the end will somehow turn out perfectly fine? I mean, it's not that I'm psychic, it's just we all knew it was coming, right? A little hitch in this otherwise perfectly thought out plan was inevitable. But who would have thought that it would have came in the way of Chrome being the ballsiest motherfucker we know? Yes, understanding Ukyo's motivations, that it's not about kill but capture, his raising of the white flag was not only self-sacrifice but also playing the role of the decoy, quite literally killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But once again, this isn't about inflicting pain, no, this is interrogation. So lo and behold, no one should be surprised when he's brought before Tsukasa. Now, even Chrome, completely unaware of who this person is, can easily tell just from his aura that this is a dangerous individual. Even compared to the likes of Hyuga, there's something different about this man. But Chrome does not break character in the least. In fact, he decides his best plan of action is to entice and try to win over Tsukasa with the power of science. Unfortunately, the lion killer is not impressed by colored flames. Yes, Chrome, maybe you should have went with the ramen, as we see where that inevitably leads our self-proclaimed scientist. Once again, coming face to face with almost certain death, Chrome is steadfast as he's being questioned while dangling over a giant waterfall by the tip of Hyuga's spear. Chrome is showing us his resolve, his convictions. Nah man, science for life, I'm ride or die. Even when Tsukasa promises a place in his kingdom and all the fancy science tricks that he can handle, even going into detail about the issues that plagued the modern world when it came to science and their weapons. It does bring up an interesting point. The people of Ishigami Village have only experienced the good through Senku, the life-changing properties of the antibiotics, the miracle of electricity. They haven't bore witness to the tragedies caused by science, or at least people in charge of said science. But once again, Chrome shows us his true character. He would rather die than betray his friends. And without this saving arrow and the tree literally ripped from its roots by Tsukasa, he might certainly have. Now, while we know where Chrome's true allegiance lies, the people of Ishigami Village aren't 100% convinced that he won't spill the beans. So when it comes to the Chrome rescue, which is already in full tilt, they decide to speed up their plan a little bit. And seeing how Homura is captured and imprisoned, and their preparations are almost 100% finished, it's time for a full-on assault. And it's definitely going to be a group effort. You don't want a one-man army, even though Kuhaku was 100% ready and willing to go ahead and do a solo run on the Kingdom of Might. No, it's truly time to start their incursion. But of course, they need their supplies. The Kingdom of Science has to rely on something. With that comes a lot of baggage. And this is where we get today's invention. And oh my god, what the flying fuck. Every episode, I have been more and more impressed to the lengths and the abilities that these people are willing to go through. First and foremost, give it up for old man Kizuki, right? Ishigami Village would have been destroyed a long time ago without his ingenuity and craftsman skills. The man is literally the MVP. The ideas come from Senku, but without an actual engineer, I highly doubt we would get this far. But like I said, could any of these Stone Age citizens ever come up with the idea of a self-propelled vehicle? The dude is literally creating an automobile. I mean, at this point, I would still be wearing a loincloth made out of fucking leaves. And this dude is making a steam engine car? What the fuck? And I absolutely love the process. Believe it or not, I've actually had experience with wax molds, and while this one went super fucking well, somehow they came out without any birds or anything like that. Obviously it's an anime, I know I should nitpick, but like I said, that's how it goes. I mean, it's just fascinating to see, you know, the evolutionary steps, that the progress they make in creating one of Senku's crazy ideas. I mean, even Gen was like looking at this weird object object was easily able to tell like what the fuck was gonna happen. Like, that's a wheel. You motherfucker are making a car? What the fuck? Like I said, Chrome getting captured was the snafu that led to this inspirational moment to Senku. We saw him drawing those designs. He was literally giddy with the excitement of building their transportation. And with it, I mean, they can finally head to the Kingdom of Might and face off against Tsukasa. Overall, I'm just thoroughly impressed with this series. I love every fucking moment of it. It's honestly just a joy to watch. Things are finally starting to fall into place. We have our inside man, the Lillian Weinberg superfan Nikki. She's even given us, tips and pointers to help seduce the army of Tsukasa. Yes, Chrome getting captured is a little hiccup and will probably come to bite us in the ass at the end, but hell, what's an anime without a little excitement? The only question I am left with is, what's up with Ukyo? Why is he lying to his supposed comrades? We know through Nikki that while not everyone is head over heels for Tsukasa, when they see him, they definitely bend the knee. So is this dude setting up his own shit? Does he secretly want out of the Kingdom of Might and into the Kingdom of Science? I just don't know, but I can't wait to find out. So with all that being said and more Dr. Stone next week, I honestly cannot wait for future episodes.